Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello.
Welcome. So exciting.
Woo! I see all the familiar faces in the chat.
There we go. I was going to say, it says there were 0 people watching, and now it just updated. Okay.
Yes, like, no way.
Confused for a second
There's
there.
no way. Welcome to everyone. This masterclass is for all of the Paper Crafters Get Organized participants, whether you are on a free ticket or a paid ticket. So we welcome you here. If you've been with us on the paid ticket, then we've been with you for the last 3 days. So, hey, it's good seeing you from 2 minutes ago.
Yes. All right. We saved the best for last on purpose because by now your brain is probably full of ideas, inspiration, Pinterest screenshots, or maybe accomplished areas of your craft room, which is what I'm hoping for. And that's exactly the moment where most crafters get stuck, right? So today is all about turning all about that, I can't even talk anymore, into something you can actually do.
So I'm Laurel, that's Justine, and we're about to give you a real plan, not another set of pretty ideas or some downloadable checklist, even though whatever we give you is pretty, it doesn't help you, right?
Yeah. So look at everything you've absorbed this weekend, storage solutions that actually work, craft rooms that are actually functional, or craft spaces. Believe me, I know what it's like to craft in a hallway or a dining room. Speakers who showed you exactly what was possible in real space.
And here's the thing, all of it's incredible, of course, but ideas, I said I got ahead of myself. Ideas does not organize your craft space. Action organizes your craft space. Let's say it again. Ideas don't organize your craft space. Action organizes your craft space. So the next part is about taking everything that you've collected from the entire weekend and turning it actually into progress in your space with what you already own, not what you're going to run out and buy, because I've been trying to discourage that this whole weekend. That's not what this weekend was about. So what's probably going on in your craft room right now, or I would say Thursday for those that were on the paid ticket, is that you had too many supplies pulling your attention, or you couldn't figure out where all your stuff was, or they didn't have a home, or maybe you started a lot of projects and didn't finish them. Maybe you didn't even want to walk into your craft room because it was too much. And that is just too much anxiety. And it's not because you're bad at organizing. That's never it. It's not your fault. It's none of those things. It's just you didn't have a system in place, right? That's what it is. You've kind of been winging it, and I'm good at winging it, but there's certain things I can't wing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and it's not because you're bad at organizing. It's not because you bought too much. Well, most people anyway.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever showed you a system. So you've been winging it, doesn't work in your craft space. That's how it is.
And crafters do not lack ideas, right?
No.
There's so many ideas in between our ears that sometimes it could be a complete overload. And if you've been with us this weekend, that is what we talked with you about.
Yeah, definitely. So put the comment idea in the craft room. If you're someone who has ideas for their craft room, it's just really hard to get any of them done. Who can relate? Here it's coming.
We're waiting for the chat to catch up. And I put the pretty slideshow up that we had. I forgot to put it up.
All right. There you go. We
Idea.
can see
Here
idea.
it comes.
Everybody's coming. Idea. I totally see that. So
yeah.
Here's the mistake almost every crafter makes. You decide today's the day. You tackle a zone, your desk first, then some shelves, then the closet, then the drawers. It feels all productive, just like this weekend was. And you can see the progress. This is a good thing.
But the problem is your stamps aren't all on your desk. They're on a shelf, they're in a drawer, they're in a bin, they're in a closet. The same with your paper, maybe with your dies. So you organize your desk without even knowing where everything is. So thus, how can you be organized, right? So you end up buying duplicates. We came across that when we were on day one of decluttering. You forget what you own. We came across that decluttering and sorting and organizing. And so the space never actually settles. It's just a constant over and over and over again. We talked about storing like items together and all the things and all the presentations you saw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So here we have 4 zones, 4 organizing sessions, you could say. Supplies that still don't make sense together at the end. So does that sound familiar?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got your desk, your shelves, closet, your drawer.
All over the place. So what happens is your bins get reorganized over and over again, and maybe you put dividers in, and maybe your bins look really cool, but they're still not organized. You've reorganized them, you've tidied your drawers, you stacked, you even labeled, you pulled out the label maker and you made all these cool labels, and you really felt like you got someplace, but it only sticks for a day or two at most.
Yeah. And then what happens is you need that one specific stamp. You pull out a drawer to find it. It's not in there. You check your closet, you check your workspace, the whole thing unravels. It looks like a bomb exploded. And within a week, the room, looks like it did before you, maybe even worse than what it did before you started cleaning up.
And that's just because the cluttered stayed. You didn't really reorganize anything. You might have shifted the clutter around, but the clutter still exists. So you didn't reset it. You didn't accomplish much. You just kind of move stuff around. You undusted something and you put it right back, right? And that's what we're trying to get around.
All right. So here's the truth that nobody really talks about. Your craft space isn't necessarily the problem. And just know we put craft room on the slides, but we know space. Just know it means everything that you're every area you're crafting in. The supplies aren't the enemy. We're not saying that at all. The square footage isn't the enemy, the size. It's the process.
You've been trying to organize without any kind of framework or system in place. And no matter how many pretty bins or pretty organizations or colored tabs that you have is going to fix that problem. So you just need a system, something that tells you where to start, what comes next, and how to actually finish it. And that, my friends, is what we're going to walk you through right now. Get ready, mic drop. So step 1, before you even organize the first thing, you have to decide what actually belongs in your craft space. Now, I know this sounds obvious, but most people skip this step because they think it's obvious, but it's not. That's what day 1 for the paid ticket holders, that's what they devoted all of our sessions to, were actionable steps to declutter and go through everything that you already have, because organizing clutter is just storing the clutter. It might be neater bins with prettier color-coded labels, but it doesn't solve a single thing.
Yeah. And before anyone asks, we built a guided 30-day version of this, but we'll come back to that at the end. For now, let's walk through these 3 steps so you have a good start for success.
You're not organizing a museum of every supply you've ever bought. You're building a studio for the projects, or how I call it, a home for everything that you want to keep in your room, space, bin, closet, under the bed, wherever it is you do your thing. That's what this is about. So I always say, here's what you need to ask yourself for every single supply that you touch. Like, seriously, and I'm going to even throw a little caveat in here, but this is all true. Do you actually use it? Is the first step. Do you actually use it? Not one thing did I use in 2019 have I reached for today. I'm just saying. And the step 2 I ask myself is, would I pay to move it? That really gets me, because that's talking about the wallet. Like when you pack up your home and you got to pack up all your stuff and you pay to move it or whatever, would you pay to actually move that item? And go with your gut. Your gut is your gut. Some supplies earn their place because they bring you joy, and that's enough. But it's just collecting dust. It's not a trophy. It's a tool. It's not a trophy. It's a tool.
All right. So step 2 is sort. So I like to call it gather too. Stamps with stamps, dies with dies, paper with paper, tools with tools, everything in one place by category.
Yeah, and during one of the live sessions, there's a lot of glues out there. You have your foam glue, your double-sided glue, your runner glue, your liquid glue, but really it's all glue. So in my mind, those should be stored in the same way, because when you need something to adhere or stick your stuff to, it is glue. And so when you start thinking with that mindset, that is where the magic happens. Because when you sort by category instead of by location, you will finally see the full picture of what you own all in one place. And it's eye-opening, and it's really good for those of us that don't store stuff on databases like Google Keep, Evernote, Airtable. I know we've got presentations on that, but that's not something I do. So by doing categories in my space, that's how it helps me.
Yeah, and 3 things happen when you do this. So 1, you're gonna stop buying duplicates of stuff you already had tucked away on a shelf because you know what you have. 2, you're gonna build a storage system that actually holds up, because category storage is intuitive. It's very easy to do. It's very logical to put your stamps with your stamps, your dies with your dies, even though you might not have organized it in the first place that way. And you always know where to look, and it's always easy to put things back because everything has a home. And then number 3 is you start to make smarter creative decisions because you can see everything you have to work with. So for me, I'm a big fan of floral stamps. And now that I have all my stamps together, I can easily see when I see a new release come out, or I see that beautiful card come across my way on YouTube or on Instagram, I can easily just go to my floral stamps or my stamps and flip through it quick. Do I own something similar? Do I already own that stamp? Because let's face it, that might have already happened. I can easily know where to look, search, and see.
Yeah, so we're a huge fan of that, and we worked on it every day this weekend.
Yes.
And step 3 is organize, which is what today's live sessions were about. So Friday's live sessions was decluttering, Saturday's live sessions was sorting, and today's live sessions was organizing. And now that we do and implemented all those steps, you can build the layout around the way that you actually craft. So you need to organize and sort and all those things based on what your needs are. Like I say, Justine uses an Airtable to sort her stuff. I don't. Doesn't make her way wrong or my way wrong. It's just different ways of doing things, but the result is the same. We know what we have, we know where it is, and we're not wasting time walking around trying to find it, because then I get in a funk because I can't find it. So then I'm just not going to make anything anymore. So it was a total waste, but not anymore.
Definitely. So think of it like being in 3 zones. Your reach zone is your daily tools and current project supplies. Those are the ones that I can reach easily for. I don't have to crawl under a desk. I don't have to walk across my room. Super easy. Then you have an access zone. This is your category storage that you visit regularly, but not necessarily every craft session. Those go in nearby drawers, shelves, the things you grab every 2 to 3 craft sessions. And then you have your archive zone. And this is for supplies you love, but maybe they're seasonal or for very special projects like Christmas and Halloween. I don't need those out in February. Those can live up high, off to the side, or maybe, because I lived in a really small space for a long time, in the basement storage. I always put a reminder in my phone, though, to take it out when I needed it.
So like she said, what you reach for the most should be the closest. I tell you, what's on my desk is this coffee mug. I feel like vessels are helpful for you. Coffee mug, planners, go into your kitchen and look for Tupperware. She's got her cup, I've got mine. This is my everyday, I reach for stuff. So this stays on our desk. I'm not going to keep it across the way because then I have to get up and walk over there every time. So it's up to you to figure out what you need to have closest to you. And I encourage you, and so does Justine, to look in your house. If you have a garage and your whatever, linen closet, empty bins, whatever, try to find something to store it in that you already own. But that is just so important. But that's it. That's the rule. What you reach for should be the closest, and what you barely use shouldn't be taking up prime real estate on your desk. Easy peasy.
Yeah. I just wanted to add quick, 1 or 2 items maybe that you want to reach for more could be out on your desk too. I just recently moved like my hot foil machine onto my actual desk because I've been ignoring it for a while. All right. So here it is at a glance: declutter, sort, organize, and then you're going to craft with ease in a space that actually works for you.
And I'm going to say this, the order matters. It matters. If you skip straight to step 3 because that's the fun part, where you get to organize and make your bins all cute. Maybe you do stickers and maybe you do colors or whatever. You're going to end up right back where you started in 3 weeks. So would you go read a book and just skip right to the end? I know some people do, but don't do that. You're missing out on the good stuff. And you have to do the steps in order to get the results that you want. Do not skip these steps.
Yeah, definitely not. And I did these steps, Laura, once when I really went to like downsize my craft supplies. And then after I went through that process of decluttering, sorting, organizing, I never wanted to do that again.
Especially
So
if you pull it all
I
out
was
at
like,
once.
no.
I pulled all mine out at once because I was moving. That's not ideal. That's
Me
why
too.
we worked in small areas over the weekend, but I don't want to do that again.
No.
No, thank you.
So now here's what I want you to hear. You don't need a free weekend. You don't need a Saturday with the kids out of the house. You don't need to take a week off work.
Unless you want to go on vacation. I mean, then that's okay. What you need is a clear plan that breaks the whole thing into small pieces that you can actually fit into your life. One drawer, one category, one bin, one decision at a time. That is how craft space gets transformed. Usually it doesn't take a whole weekend. If you're going to hire someone to come redo your room and paint your walls, you got to let the paint dry. It's a process, but it doesn't have to take forever, right? But you had a plan and we've implemented the plan, and now we're here doing it with you. And we hope that you've learned some things from the weekends, from the presentations, and all those things. Without a plan, supplies are hard to find, the project stays finished, and the room stays overwhelming, no matter how much you tidy it up, okay? So you need a plan, then you need to act on the plan. It's just that simple. I have given you a visual. Take a moment and look at it for those that need visuals. Without a plan, with a plan. Without a plan,
without a plan, supplies are hard to find, projects stay unfinished, the room stays overwhelming no matter how often you tidy. With a plan, supplies have a home that you remember, your workspace is ready before inspiration strikes, and you actually finish things that you start. So you felt the difference this weekend for those of you, especially the paid ticket holders that had the live action sessions, but the free ticket holders, you had awesome sessions as well from all of our incredible instructors. You know what we're talking about.
I think it's time to really, really help them with the plan, Justine. I think it's time. Usually we end the summit and we say, good luck to you, reach out if you need us, but not this time.
Okay, so this is the part where I want your full attention, because if what we just walked through resonated with you, if you're sitting there nodding your head, being like, me, thinking, yeah, that's exactly my problem, then I want to tell you what we built next. So it's called the 30 Days to a Functional Craft Space. And it's not another course that you have to consume. It's not another binge watch. It's a structured hands-on month where Laurel and I walk you through an exact framework, day by day, real life, real craft rooms. So we start on May 1st and doors close on April 30th, because we need to know how many people we're guiding through this process. So if this is something you want, today's the day to decide. So Laurel, tell us a little bit about how long this is going to take us.
Well, it's going to take, like, for you, they're actionable steps, like 15 to 20 minute steps. Okay. It's real life pace, real life results. Nothing about it's overwhelming. You're not stressed out. You don't have to show up. You don't have to get all dressed to come on the Zoom with us or anything like that. We've made it intentionally. We have, just like we took off a year to build this summit, and you can totally see the shift if you were with us in the previous summits. We did something very similar for this program. It is our first launch. We put a lot of love into this. Okay. So Justine, tell them how it works.
Yep. So here's how it works. 30 days, Laurel and I are going to walk you through a complete step-by-step system to declutter, sort, and organize your craft space using simple 15-minute baby steps. So each day you're going to get sent one short video. They're like a minute, minute and a half, because nobody has time to sit there watching 15-minute videos from one of us. So Laurel and I take turns, and you get one simple task to complete for the day and something to work on. There's no complicated instructions. It's not hours of time. It's just one small step that moves you closer to a craft space that you actually love.
And I know some people might be thinking, oh, I'm traveling. Oh, school's the last month of school. We purposely set it for May on the calendar on purpose. There's a reason. You don't have to be home every day to get it. So just if you're traveling or whatever, that doesn't mean you're excluded from this offer. We have intentionally built it for you. And by the end of your time with us, you've got the space, and most importantly, you've built the habits. Okay. As Justine said throughout the whole weekend, baby steps, they equal up. They add up is what I was trying to say. So,
yeah. And if you're not available in May, there is a classroom where all the videos are stored for you to watch at any time. But we want you to come in May because we want to guide you through it. We want to give you all the support that we can. So I want to be clear, because I know how full your inbox is all the time. You're not getting 3 emails a day or anything like that. You're getting one simple task. One email lands every morning with everything that you need for the day. You're going to get the one task, like I said, about 15 minutes roughly, a short video from Laurel and me to keep you motivated, daily guidance so you know exactly what to do. That's your morning. You can open the email, watch the quick video, do the task, and be done with it.
I get a little email every morning called the Morning Brew. That's how I get my news. I do not watch the news. I hate it. I hate it. It's all sad. But I love reading my morning brew. I skip over the Dow and all the stocks and stuff because that's not my lane. And I read all the other stuff that's super fun. That is how we've built this up to come and pop up in your email, 1 email a day. Don't tell me you can't open our email just 1 minute a day. You can do it. Okay. And then by the time that you finish this program, this 30-day program, you've got the space, but you've also, more importantly, built the habits, and you're not going to slide back. Yeah. That is just so important. I'm going to put up on the well, I'm not going to do it yet. Keep going.
Okay. I think we did all that already.
You think I think we switched our slides around? Okay.
Maybe.
Look,
but that's okay. I'll just keep talking. But there's also, so we have the 30 days. I see there's questions coming in the chat. We are going to answer your questions. So just we'll save them to the end. But there's also 2 things in case you need extra support and guidance. And these are optional if you're signing up with us for the 30 days to a functional craft room. You can add these on if you need them. One of them is 4 live sessions with Laurel and myself. So if you've been a paid ticket holder, you already know what it's like to be on screen with Laurel and myself. You get things done. And they are happening on Fridays at 3 p.m. and replays will be available, no problem. And the second thing is a personalized craft room plan. We have a little form for you to fill out that tells us about your craft room, gets you to take a couple photos for us, and we actually come up with a plan for you that is customized and tailored completely for your craft room from us to the craft room organize experts. So those are also available as well. And I'm excited about those a lot.
Yeah, those are going to be fun.
So here's my question for you. Are you ready to actually finish this? Not start another organizing project that fizzles out in a week or 2, actually finish and do something? Let me know in the chat.
Say yes,
yes
no.
Yes.
That's all I want to see. I really want to see a bunch of yeses because we are very passionate. We had a plan of how this weekend was going to go, and it went far beyond what I expected. And I was very inspired and proud of all of the progress. We have so many, if you attend the wrap-up call, which is at 5, you'll see a couple of screenshots. I was like screenshotting like a mad person with everybody was saying all their takeaways and what they accomplished. I couldn't screenshot fast enough. I think my computer's about to blow off all the pictures I'm trying to save here, but it was really amazing. So I've put the link on the bottom of the screen if this is something that interests you, which it absolutely should be. You're not going to go wrong. You get us in your inbox every day. I mean, hi, that's enough. I know, I'm kidding. And then the 2 optional things of the going live with us in the month of May and our eyes on your craft room and giving you a idea, a plan. I mean, seriously, that's amazing. So I hope that you'll consider it. We are firm. The tickets will no longer be on sale or available on April 30th. So you do have to pick it up prior to then.
Yeah. So papercraftersgetorganized.com/success. You can go save your spot. We've got 30 days mapped out. They're ready for you, and we want to do them with you.
And you should do this with us. Your future self is going to thank you and be so glad that you said yes today.
Thank you for spending your weekend with us. We truly appreciate it. Laurel and I both feel like we have a whole new crafty family that could all relate to amazing craft room organization struggles, and we helped each other through it, and I feel so inspired. So go grab your spot. We'll see you on May 1st, and we will see you at the wrap-up call. And Laurel, we're going to take a few questions,
Yes,
aren't
let's
we?
take a few questions.
So for those of you who are good to go and need to run off, go grab your spot, and that's okay. And if you have questions, let us know. So what we're going to do is we are going to take I'll start with the first one. So is it really just $19? Yes, it's really just $19. We wanted to make it super affordable because we know everyone at the moment's on a budget. Cost of living is going up like crazy. It costs less than a stamp set these days. And if you want to add on the live sessions or add on the personalized crafting plan, it'll be a little bit more, but that is just $19. That's it. That's it.
All right. I'm going to toot the optional organizational plan. I'm sorry. I'm going to take a minute. I'm going off-road.
Yeah.
That optional add-on is just $27. Okay. I mean, seriously.
Like personal expert advice.
I mean, I don't even need to say anymore. I mean, that's all I'm going to say, actually.
My dream, if I was a single lady, and it would be to have my own show where I go in and I come into your craft rooms and I organize them with you. That would be my absolute dream. And so this is about as close as I can get to it. But
I'll put the link in the chat.
The link is up on the screen.
But it's clickable there for you in the chat. So no hidden fees. I told you, we put a lot of time into this year, and we also took pricing into consideration. We're really, really want as many people that want to participate. So we didn't want to price it out of the budget. It should, in theory, sure, it should have been more, but that's not who we are.
Yeah. Sorry. Someone's asking if there's any prep you need to do before the 30 days. Absolutely not. No.
Show up.
The only thing I would suggest is maybe have a notepad and a pen handy. That's about it, to write down some things that you might need to write down. But other than that.
And again, it's in your email, so you can always go back and reference it too, which is even more fabulous. So if you don't want to write it down, just watch your email or read or watch your inbox.
Are we limiting the number of people who can sign up? Because the actual 30-day course itself is an email and a video that's dropped into your inbox, no. Okay.
But we will limit the
live sessions.
The optional add-on live sessions. That's the only thing that will be limited.
Mm-hmm. I'm interested. However, I'll not be home except 2 days in May. Most days I'll be gone without internet. That's okay. If you're still excited about this program, you can start in June or in July or at Christmas, whichever you like. We obviously encourage you to come join in May because that's when you're going to see the most support going on, the most interaction. But all of those videos are in the classroom for you to watch anytime. So you can revisit these over and over again, because I know some of you too, you may have some mobility issues or things like that prevent you from completing a 15-minute task. Might take you a little bit longer, and you can spread that out over 2 days or 3 days or 4 days. So that's why we created the inbox that drops the email, so those that want to go day by day, and we have the classroom for those of you who say, no, I need to go at my own pace, might need to take things a little slower at a different time.
Yeah, like Betty is saying, she can't start until June. And is there value? There definitely is value, because after April 30th.
Oh, that's not the right link, Laurel. It's papercraftsgetorganized.com/success.
What am I putting in?
/success.
Oh, I put the wrong one. Here it is, you guys. I threw the wrong banner up. Sorry.
So sorry.
Yeah, so that you can't buy the ticket after April 30th. So you do have to buy it before May 1st, but if you're traveling all in May and you want to watch it just to watch it, and then when you get home, watch it again to actually implement the steps, absolutely. Mm-hmm. That's what I would do if I was sitting on the other side of this.
Will it work for a multi-purpose room? Yes, absolutely. And that's where something like that personalized craft plan might be a great add-on for you, because you can show us pictures, say what you're doing in that room, what's going on, so that we can give you the best advice for that situation. Will the live sessions be recorded? Yes, they will.
Can you explain the add-ons again, Justine? I'll leave that to you so I can show.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So we have 2 add-ons. So you have $19, which is the actual 30 days to a functional craft room, where you get the 30 days of videos, you get the classroom, all that stuff. You also get inside a monthly reset checklist, a tracker, and you get a printable to-do list if you need a to-do list, or you could just grab a notebook. Then we have 2 add-on possibilities. One of them is for live sessions. They happen on Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern time throughout the month of May, starting on May 8th. And you can come join Laurel and I on screen. You can get personalized advice. You can tell us what you're struggling with and we can help you through it. You can get ideas from the group. You can set goals. There's all sorts of things we can do in those sessions. And then the other add-on is the personalized craft space plan. I send you a little questionnaire. You fill it out in as much detail as possible, because the more detail you give us, the better plan we can come up with for you. It asks you a lot of questions about your craft space and asks you to submit a couple of photos as well. Photos are optional, but again, helpful. And then what we'll do within 5 to 7 business days, we send you a personalized plan that Laurel and I create ourselves on what your steps are, step by step, suggestions for your craft room, suggestions on layouts, things like that. There's questions, for example, like, do you want to spend any money on craft storage? Nope. Yes, we can work with that. So that's a really great thing to add on if you really feel like you might have a unique situation, you have a ton of stuff, you don't even know where to start, and everything feels kind of overwhelming. That will be really great for you. So
yes, it is $19, $19, not 90.
yeah, 19, yeah.
And it is in
Exactly.
Eastern time zone. If you do the live sessions are Eastern time, so it's 3 p.m. New York time.
Yes.
Are there any other questions? I put the link, the right link
Is on the page right now.
Yeah, on the page, and it's also in the chat.
Mhm.
Yes, you can. The videos come in your email, so you can keep them as long as you don't delete and trash your email.
Yeah. And yeah, so can we keep the videos for later? Yeah, exactly. They're all in the classrooms. You just need to log in, and the classrooms are located where, if you're a paid ticket holder for the summit, it's located in the same location under your same login and everything like that. So that's nice.
People are asking, I believe now I'm understanding, if they can do, we have the 2 optional bundles, the 4 live classes or the add-on custom organizational plan. They do not both have to be purchased. They're both optional. You can purchase them together. You can purchase them single. But the question is, can they purchase it after they check out? And the answer is no. They're available.
Sorry, it's not set up. Like, it's not set up in a checkout. And
yeah. And we priced it intentionally this way. So if you want those upgrades, you want to grab them. And again, the live sessions does have a cutoff, because, you know, if we get hundreds and hundreds of people, that would be very hard for a live session. So we have to cap it at how many we can do each time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just so you know, if you have just signed up, you will get your welcome email about 10 minutes after we close the live, because I was just finishing up the last sentence and I just realized I didn't hit publish.
So it will come back. It
You'll
will
get that email
come.
right away. It will come, I promise.
Okay. Question. Okay. Yeah. Will there be assistance if we do it after May? Well, the bundles won't be available because the live bundle is held during May, if that's what you're asking. The optional add-on custom organizational plan, we can
get like a PDF file of all the things you can do.
Yeah. I think we answered your question. Let me know if we can. Question, is there feedback from participants? Suzanne Hughes. I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean? Slides from the presentations for those speakers, including myself, that gave them to us. We will add them to the classroom. You'll find it right under the video replay.
Yeah, and they'll be coming in the next few days.
When we purchase the class for $19, is it available for longer than May? It's just a 30-day event.
Oh, it's available out. Yeah, you'll have a lifetime access.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have lifetime access to all those videos. So that's not a problem.
I think that's what you asked, Emily. Cost of the add-ons. The optional add-on live sessions are $15 and the optional add-on custom organizational plan is $27.
Okay.
Please let us know if it went really fast for a bit there, and I'm worried I missed it. It's up on the screen, but it's papercraftersgetorganized.com/success. I will put it in the chat again if you just want to, have a clickable.
If anybody's seeing $40, you're on the wrong page. Check the screen right now. papercraftersgetorganized.com/success. We had the wrong link up there before. We had the
My
Paper
bad.
Crafters Get Organized Summit link. So it should say $19.
The link is in the chat. It's just papercraftersgetorganized.com/success. I'm seeing a lot of signups coming through. That is amazing. We're very, very excited to
What I'm going to
continue
do,
this
Laura, because I
journey.
see a couple of people saying they don't understand how to add the upsells and things like that. I'm just going to share my screen.
Yeah, she's going to share your
if you don't
screen and
mind.
walk you through it.
Okay, so we're going to go to, hold on. I just got to pull it up first. And then I'll share my screen. You don't want to see all my 79,000 tabs. Okay, so there's Laura. Okay, there we go.
Hello.
Here it is. Okay, so when you come to the checkout, this is what you're going to see. If you're on a mobile device, you may have to scroll a little bit longer, but you just type in your first name, your last name, your email address, and then here you have the options. So you can add on the live sessions if you want to add the live session. You just got to click the box. You can add on the
you
customer
really
and
big.
organize that. And then you'll see the area where you put in your payment, your totals down here and everything, and you have to click the complete order button. Your payment options will be customized to whatever device you're using and which country you're in. Okay, so if mine look different than yours, that's because I'm in Germany and things are weird here. So that's what it looks like. Just keep scrolling down. You'll see all the information, and the boxes for the add-ons are not checked automatically. So it's automatically on there for $19 for just the course. You have to check and add on the extras. Okay.
So hopefully that helped. We've gotten a lot of people grabbing their ticket. So the PayPal link is working. But if you're having an issue, you can just email us at info@papercraftersgetorganized.com. Let's see, a couple more questions came through. Personal. Okay, I see. We're getting a lot of questions. I think I'm understanding it now. If they add on the optional custom organizational plan, you have to do it when you place your order now.
Yeah, right.
If they're asking, do we have to do their plan in May? I think is what they're asking.
No. Okay. So what happens is, like I said, in about 10 minutes, if you add that on, you're going to get an email and there's going to be a form in it. And it's going to, when you fill out the form and when you decide to fill out the form, you're going to get in 5 to 7 business days, you'll get your plan. Now, Laurel and I are probably going to send out an email at some point being like, this is your last chance to submit plans. It's going to be far in the future. Don't worry, you have time, but we're not going to be doing this in 2029 still. Okay. So
right.
So you don't need to fill it out necessarily in May, but also not like a year from now. Okay. So if you add that on, plan to have it done, let's say by September at the absolute latest, so that we aren't working on this for the rest of our lives.
Yes. Are the live sessions different to the live sessions we did this weekend? Yes, the live sessions for this program will be on the Fridays during that May, every Friday at 3 p.m. Replays will be available.
We'll still have the same amount of fun.
Yeah, of course.
We won't be going on there though and being like, okay, we're going to organize for 15 minutes. No, this is about setting goals, keeping you on track, dealing with anybody that's struggling with anything. If you have any things you're coming up against, if you need motivation from us and encouragement, if you're stuck, those types of things, we'll work through those. Okay. All right. And if for some reason your credit card isn't working, it happens with a very select number of people, very few people. We think it's due to an ad blocker. Use PayPal. You can still pay with your credit card on PayPal. But yeah, that happens when you have some like antivirus software pop-up things that are blocking things.
And the same thing if people can't get into the page, like I'm in the page right now. So it has to be an issue on.
Are you spelling it wrong? Maybe Paper Crafters Get Organized. Try your spelling if it's not working.
Your cookies. Says there's an error and it won't. I'm in the website, and we've gotten a lot
of. Maybe try a different browser if that's not working for you.
From your phone, maybe.
And make sure you're spelling it correctly. And if not, Laurel and I will be sending out an email tomorrow with this information again and the replay of the masterclass, and you can click the direct link from there if something's being funky. Okay, we could try it again.
I
Okay.
cannot do math in my head, but people, I mean, Justine's good at math. $19 plus $27 plus
It works
$15.
out 19 plus 15 plus 27 works to $61.
So it's $61 if you want all three.
Okay.
And
yeah,
I
make sure you fill out the top section first. Someone's saying, like, you have to fill in your name and your email. If not, we can't give you your course.
And the same thing, VPN. These are good things. If you have a VPN, sometimes that can block you, but it's definitely working for a majority. So if it's not working for a handful, I would try a different browser. I would clear your cookies and your cache. It's not anything on our end is what we're trying to say. It is functioning on our end.
Yeah. So you could try a different browser, try a different device. Yeah, those are your best.
Yep, those are your best bets. So we're about to wrap up. Is there any more questions? Because we have to prep for the wrap-up call that's happening at 5. It's papercraftersgetorganized.com/success.
Yeah, you might want to just type it in yourself if you're clicking the link in the chat and that's not working for you. Maybe just type it in yourself. Oh, you forgot the paper. No, someone put in the chat. Someone forgot get.
Put get. Yeah, definitely do get. The presentations will be available in the classroom. Yes. We'll probably do it via Zoom for the lives.
There's a direct link if that's helpful at all. I don't know.
Sometimes I don't know. It's getting wonky. Okay. So hopefully will Justine's Airtable and room tour be included in our paid prescription? That is completely separate from the summit. She'll probably, I think you're doing that on
That'll be free on YouTube. she
hasn't on her YouTube channel, but she hasn't done it yet, but that's where it will be. Okay. The email will go out. The email will go out. Give us a little bit for those that did purchase the ticket. Okay. I feel like I caught them all. If you missed anything, you can email us. But the bottom line is,
it's not over. We can have more fun.
It's not over, right? We put our heart and soul into this summit, people, and we are excited. So we're going to go ahead and end here because we have got to prep for our 5 o'clock wrap-up call. So, whoop, and we'll see you there.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.